Alrighty, here we go. I know it's a smidge early, but hey, what can you do? You got to start early sometimes, and that sometime will be today. So, give me just a brief moment. We'll get things on the way. Looks like Landfill is in the chat, or at least he was. And let's see here. All right, so a couple things. Yesterday, if you did, hey, Landfill, I decided to do the stream a little earlier today. Get things going. If you did miss some of the battles we did yesterday, we had some pretty good ones. We, on the live stream, that was before the live stream, where I did a 3v4 and ended up losing that slightly. Then they did a 3v4. This is in my group chat here. Okay, and then I think the first battle that we did on the live stream, this was the results of that battle. If you didn't happen to check that out, good. Yes, I got the audio down right. I did forget to check that. Finally, we got the audio problem solved. Yay! All right. Yeah, that was a bit of a cluster yesterday. I do apologize for that. The audio was out on the first battle, as it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so some of the stuff was, a little bit out. This was the results of the second battle. And, that was a pretty tight battle, and that was pretty fun. But today, we are going to be getting back to our Austria campaign, where we're just trying to survive until 1750, which is not going to be an easy feat, to say the least. So let's get it cranking, shall we? Will we? Yes, we will. All right, so here we go. Let me switch over to Empire. Sega. Trying to get this audio fixed. All right. Anybody, can you hear me? Anybody? Anybody? Audio working okay? Trying to get this audio fixed. All right. I think it's working. I don't know what happened. How long was the audio out? Maybe it's on my... I don't know, but that's very weird. Okay, good. So, I don't know what it is that is causing that. All right, let me jump back into Empire. Then let me know in the chat if the mic goes out. Don't understand what is causing it. I don't understand what's causing the yeah, I'm using OBS, Streamlabs OBS. It's got... Okay, bear with me just like 2 minutes. And I think I can get this fixed. Okay. Anybody? Let's see here. Hopefully that works. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully that works. All right, I'm checking on my phone. Let's see what goes down. Okay. Is it working? I think it's working. I think. Give me a shout out. We up and going? Okay, sweet. I had to delete the mic on OBS Streamlabs and redo it. I don't know what that's all about. But, we lost General. We got a new national leader. Let's check out our cabinet. We still do need to switch some guys around. Actually, we got a little bit better one. This guy can go. Got a worse guy. All right, let's switch these guys around. All right, sorry about that, guys. Golly, I don't know what the heck's happened with my audio. Yeah. Okay, so I fixed it. Like I said, it had to do with OBS Streamlabs, and I guess I have to go in and update this crap every so often. So yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, kind of embarrassing. 2 streams in a row, the same problem. But yeah, we'll get it fixed and get it rolling now. All right, so we're making a little bit more money now. Just waiting for a damn battle to happen here. I thought you know what's crazy is I've been talking this whole time to my damn self, and I was like, wow, the chat is really quiet, you know. And then I was like, come to find out, that's because nobody could hear me. How ridiculous is that? Okay. Embarrassing moments. But what can you do? What can you do? We're just going to move forward. Hopefully the audio is not cutting out again. I feel like I'm talking to myself again. Okay, I'm going to be paranoid about the audio for about the next 5 or 6 streams I do. Just wondering if my audio is cutting out. Oh well. Moving on. Like I said the other day, it was like a Depeche Mode song. Enjoy the silence. Wow, you know what? Look at the Ottomans. The Ottomans have started chopping up Poland, Lithuania. Like, big time. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but the Ottomans have really gone to town. They have taken Transylvania, Galicia from Poland, Lithuania. Poland, Lithuania still holds Bulgaria, but that's it. You guys are still hearing me, right? Hopefully. Like I said, I'm going to be paranoid about this. Okay, income is definitely going up. Yeah, you're right. They are. I don't know what is up with Poland, Lithuania. They're really a hot mess. I think they were focusing a lot of their efforts on the Ottomans earlier, and now they're starting to really struggle in that department. As you can see, man, Prussia is really building up some forces here. Okay, good. Dank says they can hear me still. Okay, good. So I'm feeling better now that the audio is hopefully going to last. All right. We're looking good on tech. We have completed another branch. We're moving on to rights of man, which is really good. We're just cranking through that. It's going to help quite a bit for the economy. And 1720 already, so we only got 30 more years to go before we hit our great moment where we can go on the offensive. I do need to keep researching some of that military tech because it is vitally important that I am able to research Grenzers by the time 1750 does hit, because I am going to go off on the world with the Grenzers. It is going to be spectacular to watch. Now it'll be interesting to see, does Sweden take Berlin? Because they've already taken out Westphalia, as it looks to me from the mini map. And actually, Russia took back a region from Sweden, so now they have, what is it, Arkomander Strand, or whatever the hell you call it. So, how do I still find fun in this game after 12 years? Well, partly it's because I'm crazy, and the other part is because, I don't know, I just love the time period. I think the game is pretty enjoyable. There's a lot of ways to find enjoyment out of it. For me, at least. So, I mean, it's to each of their own. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, 1,300 is the income. We did finish this. I'm actually going to roll you over to working on this. Takes 7 turns to finish that. And then we'll be able to work on light infantry doctrine. And then at machine rifling is where we pick up our Grinzers. Now, we are going to spend some money and build up our farms so we can continue to grow our economy. All right, so that does drop us down a smidge in the income department, or the bank. We're only at 1885 left, but Prussia doesn't look like they're willing to attack us, just simply because there is heaps and heaps of Swedish forces, and they are still at war with Sweden. So we will keep cranking, working our way to 1750. Yeah. It's going to be something. I do actually play a lot of multiplayer, Ahmed, so that does help keep my enjoyment going. Okay, France is still crazy. France is still crazy. I don't know what they're thinking. All right, Prussia coming up. What are they going to do? Spain has taken over another region in Africa. Is it Algiers? And Sweden. I don't know. Looks like they're getting ready to make a push on Berlin. They must be at war with the Dutch as well, as usually is the case. I would expect that highly. Sweden has certainly taken their time on this turn. I'm quite frankly shocked that the Ottomans have taken so many regions from the Polish. Before you know it, we're going to see the Orange Crush coming this way onto the European scene as they are at war with Persia. All right. Got another tech completed. So we got 9 or 13 turns here. 6 turns on that. That's good. Everything's looking groovy. 3,200 in the bank. 1,470 on the next turn. Let's see if we can get some more trade, because that will definitely help our income. We do. Since the Ottomans are not declaring war, we will actually go to trade with them as well as Russia. All right. Nope. Let's see. Actually, okay, everybody in trade is coming through. That does help our income quite a bit. Let's roll on to the next turn. We're just working our way. Yeah, the cement janissaries definitely are good troops. I definitely agree. Cement janissaries can do a lot of damage, but you know what? The big problem the Ottomans have is they just don't have the early period cav. They only start off with 1 deli cav, so that is problematic for them, especially against a cav heavy force like Poland, Lithuania. Yeah, this is pretty quiet so far. Man, Sweden has got so much. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy once 1750 rolls around and we're able to start going after people. Because, I mean, my God, everybody's really building up their armies immensely. All right. Dagestan's gone. Russia's taken that over. Do you still let them have military access to your lands? Because if so, that could really be. Yeah, no, I'm letting Poland, Lithuania. Only my allies am I letting them have access. The rest of them I'm not. Simply because I don't want to. I don't want them basically trouncing over my stuff and then declaring war on me at some point. All right, we got trade with Spain now. So we're actually up to 3,000 a turn. That's really good. I was concerned for a while that the Ottomans would declare war on us, but that does not seem to be the case at all. Wealth of Nations is a very important tech for us to get here soon, because that's going to allow us to research this right here. I believe you need that. Or no, it's classical economics is what you need. So, yeah, we'll be there soon. I do need to get these other colleges built, which I'm going to spend some money on now since things seem to be a little quiet. Because I want this research tech to just be churning. I need to get as much tech done before 1750 as possible. So I need to start spending some money on that. Once the Marathas turn up, the Ottomans are toast. That is absolutely the case. And it looks like the Ottomans lost both of the regions that it took from Poland and Lithuania. They're both rebel now. So that's an interesting development. Both of them going rebel. So the Ottomans do take back Galicia from the rebels. So a bit of back and forth, if you will. I almost feel like I'm watching a game here, just sitting back, watching everybody fight it out, while everybody's just massing up massive amounts of troops. Just incredible. That's why it's all the more important we build up our economy as strong as possible before we go into the advance of going into, what do you call it, the offensive stage of this campaign. All right, got some farms done. That's good. All right, so we're up to 32 a turn. We're going to go ahead and build that college as well. Tech's okay. We're at 1722. Everything looks stable here. I am going to actually go ahead and repair everybody that's damaged that I could afford. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Wonder if Empire Total War would look like if factions had units numerical dispositions they historically had in the year 1700. Yeah, you know, I know that they did a lot to try to balance the game as much as they could between all the nations. So that, I mean, they actually did a pretty good job on the balancing part. The Ottomans took back Bulgaria from the Polish-Lithuanians. So Poland and Lithuania is in a bit of a struggle, so we might lose their support in Bohemia, so that's something to be concerned about. At least I do have a fort there, so that should help us with any battles we may see against the Prussians. Poland winged Hussars, France with Grenadiers, Ottomans with Sifas. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think that would have made them a little too strong. So I think that's a lot of the reason why you don't see the winged hussars out so early, because I mean that is a pretty devastating infantry unit. So I think that's a big reason why. All right, so we got some stuff done. Let's go ahead. This actually might be trying to see what would give us the most money. Let's build this. I mean, because this is in our home region, even though it does give us very little on the income. Actually, let's go for the port. All right, let's end the turn. Cranking along. Let's see what happens here. See if the Poles can get back some of their regions. No peace, no surrender, my friend. Spain lost Algiers to a rebel region. All right. The Poles take back nothing. The Ottomans are on the move. Russia's on the move. Sweden's on the move. I'm quite shocked that Sweden and Prussia aren't duking it out a little bit more, because they were really going after it for a little bit, but now they seem to really kind of chill for a bit. Old Contemptible says England, Spain, France having massive navies glaring at each other. I know, they really are. Okay. So we got 4,000 in the bank. We did get one of our other, or no, it's not. It's about to be finished. Next 2 turns. 3 turns for that one. All right. So let's build this. And let's get you guys fixed up and roll on. As you can see, we're going to make it to 1750 pretty quickly. Hopefully we have more than this in money when we get there. Come on, Poland. You can take something back. Now, it's going to be interesting to see. That's something I want to look at. Does Sweden have an alliance with Spain and France? Because they're at war with the Dutch. So there's going to be some coalitions forming. Whoops, I just smacked the mic. So hopefully I didn't ruin your ears after all this silence on the radio, on the mic. All right, the Ottomans. Ottomans still have not taken back Transylvania, so it is a rebel region right now. It's almost making me thinking about going over there taking it myself, since it is one of our original regions. But it is detached if I take it, so I don't think I will. All right. Lost our spy over here in Berlin. He died of something. All right. Luckily, we still have our allies here helping us, although they are a roughed up army. So I think we're good to go for the moment. Let's go ahead and build this and let the good times roll. France has been pretty quiet in this campaign. Oh, looks like the Ottomans lost Bulgaria to a rebel. I didn't even notice that. So the Ottomans are struggling to hold on to what they got, and look at the Marathons have shown their Orange Crush face on the map in Europe, as they have taken out basically Persia, with one exception of one region left. So we're about to see Persia drop out of the fun. The Ottomans did take back Bulgaria, I'd noticed. Bavaria is just doing nothing. There are no help. No damn help at all. All right, here we go. We did get our military tech completed. United Provinces is out of there. It looks like Sweden took them. Wow. All right, let's take a look at that. Sweden is actually not allied with too many people. They're allied with the Ottomans, Westphalia. So actually, Westphalia is still around. I thought they took them, but it's the same color. So Westphalia is still around. They're allied with Bavaria, and that could become a problem for us later. The Orange Crush, no, the Orange Crush would be the Marathons, as they're commonly known, the Orange Crush, because they really go on a tear and start crushing everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and start researching reorganized procurement. And I think next turn we have this college completed, and 3 more turns and we can build the modern university here. Let's go ahead and get this done. We are 3 turns away from our next town being formed, which is great news. Okay. So you got to think Spain and France are not going to sit for the Swedish taking the Netherlands from them, because they both wanted it. So will that become a war, or will they become allies? That will be something to keep an eye on. The orange wave, yeah. Riding the orange wave. It'll be interesting to see how far they get, because they're going to either be at war with the Russians or the Ottomans. They're going to ally themselves with either or. So, I'm almost hoping that they go after the Russians, because they will be bordering me before too long if they go after the Ottomans. But we'll see. All right, we got our last college completed, and somebody died. It was a gentleman died, so that sucks. That slows down our research, and it was at Gantz as well on our military tech. Luckily, we're almost completed here on these 2. Just a few more turns on that. What do we have left to... Okay. Cost another 1,000 to fix them up. That sucks. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. I'm going to actually... Since you only got 25 men... Or actually, no. You go here. That way we keep these ports filled, so somebody doesn't try to land a force over here. We're 16 turns away from the next town forming. 2 turns here, so that's really good news. Let's keep churning. There's nothing else to really build. So let's roll to the next turn. 1725. We got halfway there. How's the Americas looking? We'll take a gander at that in just a minute. France, you crazy fool. All right. Prussia just beat a Swedish force as they pour more forces in the south. There they go, just beat them back again. That is softening them up a little bit, as well as Swedes, which is good. Now, the Ottomans building up forces here is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Obviously, we're at that point where they've been able to gain some cav at this point, or at least camels. The flag change. Hey, Claire, how you doing? The flag changes because we went republic. At least for the time being, we're going to be a republic, and we'll force another rebellion and go constitutional monarchy at some point. But right now, I'm not at a position where I can do it. But I am going to continue to build up the colleges here to hopefully piss off the upper class enough to where we can force a rebellion. Right now, we are working on building the economies, which is going kind of slow. But it is what it is. We're about to gain 4 more per turn wealth there, and then 6. So we'll have 10 more per turn wealth, which will be good here shortly. All right, so let's take a look at the Americas and stuff, as people were wanting to see where things stand there. All right, so let's take a rundown, just where everybody stands, because 1725, so we're halfway into it. We have to go to 1750 for those of you just joining before we can actually go on the offensive. We're just trying to survive as Austria until 1750, and then we will go after everybody. And I will say it's not going to be easy because I don't have my spy here, but there is a lot of enemy forces already built up. I mean, many stacks. All right, so you can see here France, they're pretty much their normal self, except they lost French Guiana to the Dutch, which is now the Dutch are gone, so that's both rebel region. Then you got Great Britain, who has taken over Florida, and Maratha, who has really swept through. They're in Persia now, and they will be looking to take Azerbaijan. And then that means they're going to most likely either go after Russia or the Ottomans. It'll be interesting to see which one gets picked on. The Ottomans have actually started out very poorly against the Polish. They lost all the way down. They lost Moldavia. They lost Bulgaria and all that to the Poles. And now they have gone back and bitch-slapped the Polish-Lithuanians and taken back the regions. They even took Transylvania but lost it to rebel. Then we have Poland-Lithuania, who is quite a bit struggling. And then you got Prussia, who's been at this standstill position for quite some time. You got Russia, who actually has taken back Arkhangel, whatever the hell it's called, from the Swedes, who had taken it over. They did take Estonia from Sweden, and they've knocked out Georgia and Dagestan. You got Spain, who's taken over Morocco. They did have Algiers, but they lost that. Obviously, they lost Florida to the British. And Sweden, who has taken over the Netherlands, knocking out the Dutch. And they took Hanover out as well. As you can see, they took Karelia and still hold it from the Russians. And the minor nations, there is not many left. We are still allied with Württemberg. And then you got Westphalia, Venice, who we're allied with. And of course, all the Italian states are around, and Bavaria, who we are also allied with, but they have left the war with Prussia, leaving us just with the Polish here to defend against the Prussian advance, and that's where kind of things stand at the moment. So, rolling on, we are 25 turns, not 25, actually 50 turns away from when we can take the offensive and really start looking to take regions back. So we got to make it for 25 years just being defensive, trying to build up the economy. So we'll see how this goes down. We might make it to 1750 here pretty quickly because the turns are rolling through pretty quick. The Ottomans are building up. That's telling me that they are looking to attack us soon. because before that they only had 2 units in that region. So I need to think about what we're going to do to protect Croatia, as it is going to come under advance here by the Ottomans if we don't build up forces. All right, we got a new town in Bohemia, which is really good news. And it's another craft workshop. We need a metal building. Unfortunately, that will not be the case. I think that is all. Yes, no more villages left there. Now, we do have another port that will be built here in another region right here. Right. Oh, here it is. So hopefully that's a metalwork building. I can't really remember. But right now we cannot research anything in the metalworks because we do not have a metalworking industry going. So yeah, it is what it is. All right. So let's take a look at these forces. They don't have any cav here, so that is a force we can easily knock out with this, but I do want to keep them on the up and up. So we are going to replenish this guy and send him here to reinforce. Now, the good news is we can go ahead and spend some money there to build this up, as this does increase our wealth from 525 to 700 on that building, and also it takes us from 3 per turn wealth and it increases us to 5 for that building. So that gives us 2 more town wealth increase for that. So that's good. So we're doing that. We speak Dutch. All right, French, you're pissing me off with this. Stoner says, what happened to Austria? Why Republic flag? Okay, so that's the second time we've gotten that question, so let me try to answer this as best as possible. All right, so we went to Republic because we've built up an extra college in Austria so that we can continue to build up our research, because we're only going to 1750 before we can start actually taking regions. So I only have 3 regions right now. I sold the rest just so we didn't have as much ground to defend, because obviously we got a lot of enemies. All right. And that concerns me right there. They have just put an army on a fleet and sailed it. They're probably coming for us. All right, so back to the Austria Republic. Okay, so we're a republic because it actually helps our research points. We actually get more research points by being a republic, and also it gives us the public order that we need. But I will be changing us to a constitutional monarchy as things kind of stabilize against the Prussians. So hopefully that answers your question. We're 5 turns away for reorganized procurement, because this is what we want. We want to get down to machine rifling. This is hugely important for me, because when we hit 1750, I want to have Grinzers recruited, because this unit has a fairly low, for what you get out of the unit for being a rifled unit. And obviously right now the upkeep cost is 200, which is not bad. Really, it's not bad at all when you consider that our line infantry is upkeep cost of 280. I can replace my whole army with all the line, which obviously Austrian lines are total trash because they only have 35% accuracy. Their reload is horrible at 20. Worst in the game. So this gives me the ability to have Grinzers, which have double-barreled rifles, have 90 range, and are just an outstanding unit. And it's cheaper than a line infantry. So I'm going to replace all my line infantry with Grinzers when we go on the attack. And yeah, that's going to be what we're going to do. Now, we're still building our economy. We are able to build this, which we're going to spend the money on. I need this done as fast as possible. So let's move on. We're onward to 1750, my friends. 1726, we're getting closer before we can start making the advance on them. We're cranking through the tech. We're really cranking through the philosophy tech. Sweden and Prussia are really going at it. The Prussians are making an advance on Silesia, I see. So we might lose our support from the Polish-Lithuanians in Bohemia. The lack of industrialization penalty with the constitutional is, yeah, it absolutely is. And honestly, that's the reason why we will change the constitutional monarchy for the late game, is because it does allow us to build up all of our towns to the absolute maximum without penalty, which all the others do. Okay, so Spain has attacked Bavaria. Now, Bavaria, you've pissed me off because you left me hanging versus the Prussians. Now, we have the Bavarians who are under attack from Spain, which is concerning for a couple reasons. If we go and side with Bavaria, Spain might take Bavaria out, and then we have a potential problem on the west coast. But I think we will go ahead and side and make our stand with the damn knuckleheads, the Bavarians, who left us hanging against the Prussians. But we're going to do a couple things. I don't need all these men here, so we are actually going to reinforce the dumb Bavarians. I'm going to recruit some light dragoons. This is going to hurt our income, but I think in the long run, this is going to be very beneficial for us. We're going to have this built soon. That's going to help us out in the economy. We'll have this done, which will reduce down our upkeep cost on our infantry, which will help. And it gives us 6 per turn wealth, which helps us in the future quite a bit. So, yeah, this is just something we're going to have to do, because I can't allow Spain to be. Oh my God. Okay, you guys know what's coming. You guys know what's coming. Who wants to say it in chat? I know you saw it. I know I wasn't the only one that saw it, because I definitely know what's about to come. I definitely know. We got problems. We got problems coming. And it's not only the Marathons I've seen load up an army on a fleet. So much for helping Bavaria. Bavaria, best of luck, bro. You left me hanging. Now, I am still allied with Venice. Let's hope that maintains, because I am going to call on them. That's something I need to look at. Is Venice allied with Bavaria as well? But the French are coming, my friends. The French are coming. They have a full stack on a fleet. A full stack. Where is that son of a bitch? Right there. Yikes. No fun. All right, so we do have both of our ports with some of our whittled down pikemen. So that's going to cause a delay for them. They're going to drop their men, and then it's going to take them time. Now, the problem is I don't have an army here really that can go up against all that line infantry. So I don't have the economy built to take this on either. So we're going to have to bring y'all back. Now I do have the artillery. The light dragoons definitely help. Got too much militia. I need more grenadiers. I think that could really help. Now, fortunately, that is expensive, but I think the militia can hold off at least a little bit while I bomb the shit out of their line with the grenadiers. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, I do have improved grenades, so that is good. But this might become a short campaign in a minute. Why did we lose a building? Okay, we had somebody bomb that building. It's going to cost 3,100 to get that one fixed. That pisses me off because that slows down our tech research. So we got all kinds of problems going down. All right. Now, we do have a fort here, and I'm fairly certain we can hold. Maybe instead of recruiting the grenadier, we send some of the grenadiers from here down. Yeah. So that gives me a decent enough force. Okay, I think we can do it with that. I'm pretty sure we can. We'll make it work no matter what. We're going to have to. Yeah, this is going to get complicated. All right, so let's take a look at trade. Trade is going to become a problem. We lost Spain as a trade partner also, but we have stable trade from everybody else. France will be blockading our trade soon. Now, Bavaria is not allied with Venice, so Venice won't be able to help them. Venice, we need to see. They're with the Ottomans. Okay. Let's see what happens. Moment of truth here, my friends. Yeah, it's definitely a nasty force. Maybe we can deter them from dropping those forces right now, simply because we're putting down a large presence in the south. Maybe that will deter them. We'll just have to see what happens. But they're most certainly bringing a force. Now, moving the grenadiers out of Bohemia means that the Prussians are most likely going to be coming for Prague soon. And obviously, that's a fight I'm certain I can win, especially in a forted city. I'm not too concerned with that. Bavaria is completely stupid because they've got a full stack army outside of their city to protect them, and they've got a smaller force here. So Spain, it's interesting because Spain borders Bavaria nowhere. So how they're at war with them, I don't know. That they declared war on them specifically is just quite weird. We need to get that fixed. Somebody bombed that as well. Man, that's pissing me off. All right, so this is built. I need to get that done. I need money rolling. 11. All right, so we're 2 turns away from that. And then we can start building up the next, which is Army Board, which costs money. Something that we're not really afforded too much on. Yep, look at them. The sons of bitches are going to land in just a smidgen. All right, so let's sort this army out. What we're going to take them on with. All right, so that's 10 units. We got 10 more to put in there. We're going to get the pikemen, the militia. The Ottomans are going to declare war on us for certain after this because they're going to see an opportunity. We're going to go artillery heavy. I actually prefer having the cav. They got 2 generals and 2 cav. The rest is infantry. Okay. I'm putting a lot of faith in my grenadiers here, my friends. A lot of faith. So let's get ready for it. I'm bending over, touching my ankles because this is about to happen. It's about to go down. Here they are. They just landed. Sneaky bastards. It is a damaged force. How damaged? Probably not much. We hope it's damaged badly. But France has landed on the shores of Croatia. It's time to throw down. We're going to go right after them, too. Here it goes. What did I say? The Ottomans do declare war. They got allies of Sweden and the Barbary states. The hell with it. Sweden's going to be at war with us soon anyway, so screw it. Let's just do it. Sweden doesn't enter, but all of our allies do. That's good news. So hopefully Venice can start chewing them up in the south. It does look like Poland and Lithuania might have taken back some regions. I'm not at all concerned about the Ottomans. Yes, actually the Poland and Lithuania did take Galicia back from the Ottomans. Okay. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's go get them. Alright, they're not badly damaged at all. The artillery is a smidge and a couple lines are just a little bit. So they have a larger force than us. So what we're going to have to look at doing is using our artillery and our cav and our grenadiers to turn the difference, because they have a way better force than us. Way better. If we lose this fight, this campaign is pretty much a waste of time. So there we are. It's all on this, my friends. It's all on this. Yeah, the generals do have the ability to build forts, but I prefer taking this in open ground. Yeah, we'll see. Actually, we'll take a look and see who Maratha declares war on here shortly. All right, so the terrain actually favors us because being that it's a bumpy kind of terrain, we won't come under fire from their superior artillery as much, I think. And it'll favor the grenadiers making clean runs up throwing grenades if everything goes as we want. Now, where do we set up? It's a question. Kind of am liking the terrain over here a little bit better, because we do have a little bit of slope here that we can use. So this is a risk because 2 of our cannons are immobile. Maybe we set up here, but this is a down slope. Well, we're going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. You can move, so we're going to set you up in this proximity here. All right. Now we do have fire by rank. I don't know if the French do or not, but I am going to look to use this flank as the Grenadier flank. And you guys, I am going to be holding quite a large swath of area here. Okay, you guys all over here. Okay, so my most important units are going to be the Light Dragoons and the Grenadiers. Those are the units I do not want to lose a lot of men on, no matter what. Alright, so you guys in the general. Make sure he's not behind artillery getting shot. Alright, let's check out the shots here. I think we're pretty good. Let's go forward just a smidgen. Yeah, that gives me a good field of view. Just want to make sure on these guys as well. I don't want to be popping off shots in the ground when I can't move them. All right, let's do it. Maybe we can get lucky and hit them. Missed them. Both of them went over. Ugh. Moron. All right. Come on, give me a good shot. Okay, the horse art is rolling out there as fast as hell. Okay, you can slow your fire down. Well, we'll see what happens with the AI. I am going to get their art right here. I mean, that looks like that's going to be pretty much a certainty. Let's go ahead and start moving this artillery forward. Here we go, about to hit them in the back. They are active already. We are going to hit them in the bump here, so that should protect us from the infantry. Getting shots. We got them down to 11. They are broken. They are almost dead. They are getting shots on me. I am in a dip. They are gone. Okay. Only lost 2. Eliminated 1 unit. Alright, that is great news. Artillery is going to move up here. And pikemen, where the hell are you? You guys going to come on up here. Grenadiers. Okay, their artillery is missing. All right, we're going to bend forward like this. What the hell is it that I can't go in there? Now, the thing that sucks with the artillery is the fact that their artillery can overrange and get kills. Ours cannot unless it's on their artillery. Now, I can take out this Lancer here if I play my cards right by using the Light Dragoons. Perfect. My Goonies will be able to take him out. Already got him down to 34. Oops, got another one coming in. Okay. Keep blasting them. Don't want to shoot my cav in the back. All right. He's about done. Give him a charge. Okay, we got now their Lancers pretty much done. Yeah, their Lancers are toast. They soon will be. We did lose a bit of cav. Okay, you can chill. He's broken. Okay, so far so good. They've lost now 3 units. Or about to, anyway. Come on, give him a volley. Alright, no more ammo wasted, please. I guess you did. Alright. That is that. We lost 0 light dragoons. That's good news. They've lost all their cav. 1 of their artillery, so they still have 3 artillery, I believe. They got a line infantry isolated. We're going to look to take advantage of that. We don't need to worry about our demi cannons now. We're going to stretch the line. And let's bring you up here. You guys can advance. We're going to look to take out that isolated line infantry. Let's just see if I can bend their infantry back more away from this line. I mean, getting that line infantry right there, let's fast forward this. I gotta be concerned with the time, too. And I want to take out that line infantry with just as little damage as possible. And we're going to be under artillery fire as well. So maybe we look to take out one of them artillery first. Okay. So I think I know the best way to do that. Oh. Their artillery is right here. I think I can make a swipe at this artillery. I just want to keep my light dragoons from getting shot. Let's go take them. If I lose one of these cav, I mean, I'll lose them. I think it's too good of a risk to take out that horse art. You just got to... Alright, we got him down to 11 and 2 guns. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. They're starting to get shots on my cav. Okay, I got him down to 1. If I lose... Okay, we did lose him. But we got him down to 1. Okay, they are going to advance now because they have lost some artillery. That means... Oh, we took one of those out. Let's go ahead and finish that off. Light dragoons, you can come on forward. Come on, finish them off. Grenadiers, if you don't mind. So many obstructions here. Alright, we did take out the art. Fantastic. Rome Total War rules. It is a great game. Alright. So, we've only lost 1 cav. They've lost 2 cav. It's not going to be possible to take out that isolated unit now. Actually, I'm going to take shots at their... We did take 1 gun down here. Grenadiers... What the hell tarnation are you doing? Just want to soften them up a bit with the Grenadiers. Yeah, I've taken out 10 of my line infantry there. Alright, I'm going to face this guy. See if I get a good shot with the light dragoons here. I think so. We got him facing this way. We can get him shot in the back. $120. Let's see what we get him to. One shot. Took out 10. He's got a shot on me. Son of a bitch. Shoot. Oh, God damn it. I had the fire at will off. Somehow. Shit. Get out of there. Let's go in with the Grenadiers. God damn it. He got another shot. This is going to get crazy. So you can get back too. I'm going to bomb the hell out of this bastards. Bombs away, mofo. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4. All right, got some broke here. Really carving them up there. We did lose our pikes. Okay, he's done. All right, y'all need to fold. Shit. Damn it. Throw. Lost a lot of Grenadiers there. We got this artillery dead to rights. Back, Grenadiers, back. Run, damn it. Okay, you guys fold back some more. We did lose another Grenadier. Or a Grenadier, not another. Don't you die on me. Okay, you out of there. You out of there. Need another meat shield. Come on, get out of there. Okay, I'm into their art. You guys, get the hell over here. Oh, perfect. I can't spend the time on micro in this. Son of a bitch. Get out of there. Okay, we're doing fairly well there. Where's my general? Okay. Let's make an advance on this again. I think those line can hold out for a smidgen. All right, let's get him. He can't take on two. We're going to bayonet him too. All right, he's done. Got one unit behind us. They did get into the artillery. Okay, let's bomb the general. Light dragoons have done their job. Let's get in the back of them now. Bomb the general. All right. Things are dicey. Let's get behind them. We should be able to rally some of these guys. Get your shots, baby. There you go. Out of there. Just killed their general. Out of there. Okay, so things have gone pretty badly here. We have rallied these lines. That's good. All right. Now, let's work down these lines here. You guys come towards the artillery. Then maybe we can draw them into that. All right, Grenadiers. Bombs away. Damn it. Not my goons. Got a French line behind me. Son of a bitch. Lost them. That should break. Okay, that one's broke. Lost another Grenadier. Run, mofo, run. They threw, but they got the charge in. Hitting them in the back. Shit. Back. I think we're going to win this, but it's not going to be pretty at all. Lost the Grenadier. Shit. We got 106 line over there still. That's no bueno. Can't lose my light dragoons. Let's take out this artillery. Still got quite a bit of men. Let's general charge them, or actually canister that fool. Okay, this guy came back. Okay, into their art. Damn it. Lost a dragoon. Lost another militia. Okay, that line's gonna die. Okay, their artillery is done. We got them. Well, the one good news is we're going to save a lot of money here. All right, he's gone. All right, we just lost our general. That's no bueno. All right, let's stand with the art. Okay, we got 29 light dragoons left, which is a big benefit. All right, that's good on that. All right, let's speed this up. Yeah, unfortunately, the mass route, I think, was me. All right, you over here. All right, he's done. You can come over here. Okay, so they got 106, 43, and 48 left. I need them on the artillery, or come in close to the canister shot. Only got 10 guys working the guns. So we're going to be shooting at the 106. You can come in on this flank. You can come in on this flank. And you can come in over there. Actually, let's not show that card yet. I want them coming in close. All right, here we go. All right, boys, free shots. All right, one down. All right, we're going to get to take them in piecemeal. That's freaking fantastic. Ah, they're done. They are done. Done, 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 done. And we are going to run them down, too. Yeah, it's going to be pyrorific, all right. Light dragoons definitely came in handy. Lost the line infantry. And charge them in the back. Problem is we lost our general. That's what's causing us the little bit of problem with our whatever you would call it. All right, you can chill. You guys can go forward. He should break. All right, good. He's done. The French have had it. Okay, run him down. That should be it. Okay, let's just run these guys down. I don't want as many of these units knocked out as possible because they are going to have a little bit of army left. But we survived the French, and that's good. And we can replace some of these units with better units now, meaning light dragoons and such. Because obviously we had an outdated army, so this is the best way of replacing those outdated armies, is just letting them die and getting some better units. We'll bring in actually more militia and grenadiers. As you can see, we did quite a bit of damage with the grenadiers. I mean, the grenadiers cleaned up quite a bit. With this grenadier unit, I killed 177, and this one only got 84, but this one got 145. So you can see we did quite a bit of damage with them. Those were my best killing units. The light dragoons got 119, and the other one, where are you? Can't find the other one. Oh, here he is. The other one got 80, which is kind of pedestrian, but it is what it is. But we did lose a general, so that's very bad. They got 4 units left. We will go ahead and take them out now so they don't damage any buildings. They're very depleted. So let's go ahead and take care of business. Okay. Yeah, it was definitely a very close victory. Definitely was. Yeah, the art after I started losing men, it just they just didn't work anymore. I didn't really have time to pay attention to them. Okay. So, light dragoons, you guys don't even need the artillery. And all right, let's go. I might just take him out with cav only here. They're pretty depleted. No, we'll go in with infantry too. Okay, the chevaux legers are right there. We'll let the infantry handle them. There we go. And they are toast. And they are out of here. Next infantry is coming up to get his. Actually, my infantry might be able to do most of the work in this. Make up for their dismal performance last battle. All right. Going with the first cav charge. Sure, only lost 10 men. Jesus. All right. The French have had enough. Okay, you can run them down. That'd be grand. You can hang out over there. Make sure these guys don't come back. Need them under 10. All right, that should be enough. Okay. It is impossible unless you have keys. You can play the multiplayer campaign, although it is extremely buggy for Empire. It will crash out, so it doesn't so much work. Okay, so let's see here. We're up to 4,700. It's basically because we lost so many men. Turn. We're going to repair our good units here and prepare for what the flippin' Ottomans might send, which they're probably going to send this army after us next turn. It is what it is. I am going to try to get at least the cav close enough to reinforce, but they won't make it. And we'll repair the... No, actually, I'm not going to repair the infantry. I will look to combine some of these guys. And then... There. All right. It is what it is, isn't it? Let's get some grenadiers recruited. And in the turn, let's see what goes down. Will the Ottomans come? The French threat is dealt with. And here come the Swedish. Prussians take care of them for us. That's right, the Sweden didn't enter in on the war, so we're at least good there. Come on, Poland. Poland is actually taking East Prussia. The Ottomans have blockaded one of our ports. Not just one of them, but our main port, so that's going to hurt. Okay. So we got our military tech done. Persia is gone. So I expect the Ottomans to be coming forth. I mean, not the Ottomans, but the Marathons to be coming forth towards us, which is not a good thing. It's going to take them time to get their fleet here, but I expect them to be coming. The Ottomans got a freaking bomb catch. Jesus. So there's no hope of taking out that fleet. We'll just have to absorb their unfortunate blockade of our port, which is going to hurt our economy quite a bit. So that means we can go ahead and get rid of trade with some of these people that were not able to get anything from, which would be the Italian states. Go ahead and cancel that trade agreement. That brings our income up a little bit. Then also Great Britain and Maratha. Okay, that actually doesn't help us or hurt us. Keeps our trade the same. All right. That being said, Yeah, those campaigns definitely are fun. No mistake there. It's okay. So our crisis is averted here. Economy is in a bad way, big time, because of the blockades. We're getting this done. Once we have that building completed, we'll be able to work on light infantry doctrine and platoon firing. So that is kind of where we are at the moment. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens on the next turn. Britain wants to give us a trade agreement plus 280. I'll take the 280. Even though we're not going to get anything out of trade from them. Poland has actually taken both Prussias, West and East Prussia. So they're making a pretty good advance on the Prussians. So that is really good news. I'm not really concerned about the Ottomans. The Ottomans will be a lot easier fight to win. Okay, got our big university completed. That does a doozy on that, doesn't it? All right, so yeah, so we're looking pretty good there. Making only 2,000 a turn. Okay, let's take a look. We're just going to combine this and just going to combine you guys up too. Okay, light dragoons are fixed. The grenadiers are fixed. That's all I can afford to keep right now. The Ottomans are going to cause us a lot of problems. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to end the stream for now. So I think we can pick this up later. I'm going to try and do a live stream again tomorrow. Probably be later in the day. Because I do have to work. So I will see y'all. Let's actually, before we end the stream, I want to take a look at stuff. We're at 1729, so we're only just 21 years away from being able to go on the offensive. That will change the complexity of this campaign quite a bit. You can see Great Britain, Maratha has taken out all this. So they're about to declare war on us, I'm afraid. The Ottomans have lost what they've gained from Poland and Lithuania. So they're back to their starting position. They have actually lost Greece to Venice as well, so that's good. One of our allies coming in. Poland, Lithuania. You can see they knocked down Prussia to 2 regions. So that's a good situation for us. Prussia is down to 2 regions. Russia has actually got Karelia back from the Swedes, so the Swedes are starting to lose some ground. Spain has gained a lot in North Africa. And then you can see the Swedes are starting to lose ground. So that is that. Now, one thing we can look to do is possibly look to try to eliminate some of these forces here against the Prussians and make it easier for the Polish-Lithuanians. But we'll take a look at that on the next stream. So we'll see you then, guys. I appreciate you for dealing with the audio problems, but we will see you on the next stream. As always, it's David, and I appreciate you for joining us. Thanks again so much. And that concludes the stream.